Hello, everyone, and welcome. Dawn Polly here, and I'm so glad you could join me. I'm back with another Christmas in July project. Today, I thought I would make an ornament for you. I loved making them so much that I probably will make a bunch for Christmas to put on some packages. So, let me show you the products that I'm using today. I have the Loop-de-Loops die set 1. I love this die set. You get a big loop-de-loop and a smaller one you can use for Christmas tags if you want to. I am also using the Forest Magesty die set, and I'll be using the Merry Christmas Sentiment from the Elegant Ornament stamp set, and finally the awesome Blissful Blues pattern paper. Wait until I show you this pattern paper pack. It is amazing. Look at all these wonderful designs you get. You can make beautiful scenic cards fast and easy with this paper pack. You get 2 of each design, and there's 15 designs in total. You really can't go wrong with this paper pack at all. It's absolutely amazing. I had a very hard time deciding which one to use, but I finally decided on this one right here. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is die cut the big loop-de-loop 6 times from a piece of white cardstock because I'm making a shaker ornament with it. I won't be using the middle cutout, but you can save it for another project if you want to. Next, I'll die cut the trees from white cardstock and the deer from black cardstock. I just die cut them all because I wasn't sure which ones I wanted to use, and then I'll just save whichever ones I don't use for a different project, and then I'll just set them aside for later. And they also come with some cute little birds as well. Now I'm going to take the pattern paper and I'm going to use my scissors to cut all around the loop-de-loop. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but get as close as you can to the edge because this is going to be our background for the ornament. But don't worry if the edges are kind of choppy looking. I'm going to cover the edges up a little later on in the video. Now, before I make the ornament, I want to stamp Merry Christmas on the back of the pattern paper because this is going to be the back of the ornament. And I want to do it before I make the shaker part of the ornament. You can also add your name and the date with a pen when you give it to someone so they can remember that Christmas, or you can stamp just the date if you have like a number stamp set. I chose to just put Merry Christmas for now, but I will definitely be adding a date to it later on. I'm cutting a piece of acetate the same way I cut the pattern paper. Just do your best to cut as close as you can to the edge of the loop-de-loop. Using some kind of a pick, I peel off the protective coating of the acetate. I love that this calls for Confetti's acetate has a protective coating so that it doesn't get scratched. I'm also using 1/8 inch score tape and putting it all around the back of one of the loop-de-loops. I try and use score tape whenever I can when working with acetate because my liquid glue always smudges and it drives me absolutely crazy. And once I get all of the score tape down, then I just pull off the release tape with my pick. I adhere the acetate on top of the score tape and I make sure to press down really good so that it adheres really well so none of the shaker bits fall out. Here I'm stacking all the other die cuts on top of each other. This is going to be what holds all the shaker bits inside. So you want to make sure you have enough height for the snow to move around freely. And I'm stacking 4 of them on top of each other so that it's able to move around. Here I wanted a little bit of distressing on the trees, so I took some Distress Oxide Black Soot and I'm just very quickly putting a very light coating. I'm not going dark at all, just a light coating all around the edge of the trees. Next, I placed the scenery onto the pattern paper. Don't worry that the trees hang off. I'm going to cut them down after I adhere everything to the pattern paper. And then once I have everything where I want them to go, I just use my scissors to trim everything away. Then I'm going to adhere the pattern paper behind the stacked loop-de-loops. And here I'm going to use my Wink of Stella pen to add a little bit of shimmer to the deer. You can't really see it on the camera, but it looks really nice in person. Now I'm going to take the last loop-de-loop and adhere it to the back of the ornament so it has a nice clean finish to it. Now it's time to fill the ornament with this shaker item. I couldn't find the snow I normally use, so I have to use this white glitter, and I pour a generous amount onto the ornament. I want to kind of have a lot so it looks like they're walking through the snow. Once it's filled, I place the loop-de-loop with acetate over it. I did use my liquid glue here, even though I don't like to. I was kind of being lazy. And well, I got a little glue on the acetate, so I had to open it back up and wipe it off. That's why I always use score tape. Anyway, to finish off the ornament, I used some string to tie a bow so it can hang on a package or on a Christmas tree. I think this ornament came out adorable, and it's great to give as a little extra gift for somebody. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the ornament. Be sure to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamps channel and their other social media platform so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great inspirational videos. Also, check out their website for all their new releases. And as always, I want to thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.